One of the most difficult things you could ever do in your life, I think, is obviously letting go. But here's the thing. It's better for you to let go than you holding on and trying to pull and tug for your dear life. It's actually better for you to let go than to kind of play tug of war with a situation that's unhealthy, undeserving, not desirable to you. You know what I'm saying? Many of us hold on to situations because we're so terrified of letting go, because we're afraid and fearful of the starting over portion of it all. But I dare you to think about this part. How are you feeling when you're trying to hold on for dear life? You're probably exhausted because I don't know, personally, if I was in a tug of war 24/7 with myself or with the situation, I'd be downright tired, exhausted, if that. And when you are finally willing to let go, what is the one thing that you always find that you have shortly after? Peace, a sense of ease, a sense of relaxation. So I dare you to think about it this way. Instead of you holding on for dear might and you're playing tug of war and you're literally, you're just yo, I'm gonna win no matter what. I got this. I'm holding on for dear life. Let go. Let go, allow peace to come in, allow rest to come in, allow your authentic self to step up, allow your ideal self to come to the surface, because right now you are suppressing it by not letting go. Right now you are not allowing yourself to fully exhale. You're holding your breath in. And I know this from experience. When you have to let go of a situation or someone and you're terrified because the first thing you're thinking is, bro, either I have to start over or I'm alone, I ain't got nobody, I gotta go back to the drawing board. But the thing is that you need to reword that and tell yourself, I get to go back to the drawing board. I get to start over. I get to rewrite this. I get to I get to start this chapter, a brand new one. I'm ending that one. I'm starting a new one. You ever read a really good book and you realize that, the chapter is just about to, it's like at a cliffhanger and you're like, bruh, I really don't want to read this next chapter, but you're like, I want to anyways because I'm so in tune in it. That's literally the art of letting go. It's allowing yourself to get to that next chapter. It's allowing yourself to just read one more moment, one more chapter, giving yourself that leap. You miss the shots you don't take and you miss the opportunities that you don't jump on. So by holding dear life on a tug of war with someone or something, how much are you losing in the end? You're not winning really, because you're not at peace. You're frustrated. You're aggravated. You're disturbed. Your peace is disturbed. If you could just close your eyes for a moment and you picture yourself holding on to that rope, playing tug of war, and you finally let go, what is the first thing you feel? What is the first thing you feel? It's time to let go. Because holding on to these situations, being in these environments, surrounding yourself with people that are not fostering and wanting you to grow, does what? Nothing for us. I hate to say it, but it doesn't do a whole lot. And when you're constantly trying to hold and be like, yo, man, I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm just gonna hold on. And now at one point you're gonna be holding on one arm. You went from holding on with two arms, now you're holding on to one. And now it's even worse because all the pressure is on one side. And then from that, you go from holding on to one finger because your arm's starting to get tired. And what happens eventually? You have to let go or you're forced to let go. I say this, let go on your accord versus being forced to let go. Let go because you want change. Let go because you want better. Let go because you're determined to put yourself first. Let go that you're determined to put yourself first for someone else. And what I mean by that, I'm talking to those who have dependents. Let go so that they can see you letting go and so that they learn, okay, I don't gotta stay in bullcrap situations like this. I can let go and do better. Absolutely. Absolutely. We hold on to situations when they're not for us. And we think that we need to, we're some type of badge of honor. But what happens in the end? We feel like absolute crap. We feel like crap time and time again. But by finally telling yourself that I'm gonna let go and let God and let the universe and let my ancestors take over. Sometimes And I know people are going to be like, what are you talking about, coach? Sometimes you got to get out of the driver's seat and let God be in the front seat and drive it. Sometimes you got to get out of the driver's seat and let the universe sit next to God. Sometimes you got to be out of that driver's seat, sit literally in the back behind the passenger seat, and let your ancestors help direct where you need to go. You just sometimes got to have that faith and let go, because you're holding on, creating such friction and resistance to where you're supposed to be, your ideal self, your authentic self, your happy self, your joyful self, your peaceful self, that it's costing you more than you can think. It is time to let go.